Resume. Submitting my resume to kick some ass.
What's the
Armor, nice.
what's the
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
what's the coolest job you've ever tried to submit to knowing you would absolutely never get it?
I submitted to be a content writer for World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, it just, and the thing is,
Actually,
I knew
knowing all video game companies, it would be more stressful than I could possibly imagine, and I would hate it.
the
But
thing is, it was at the time when Blizzard was still kind of cool, and it was before the IPO, before they went public, and before they were complete assholes that were solely profit-driven.
I will say, even in their profit-driven era, they still put out optimized games.
I mean,
They can run on anything.
they're fine. Like, they're fine.
They're good.
As far as gaming
I
companies
like
go.
Diablo. StarCraft's too stressful to play. That's about it. Heroes of the Storm's pretty fun. I like that.
I mean, wait,
does anyone still play that?
They have they're not behind. Are they Overwatch?
Yeah, they're Overwatch.
Yeah, okay. That's
Overwatch is monotonous. I don't know. It kind of just gets
Overwatch
old.
is the new Team Fortress 2, is all it is.
I had the same problem with Team Fortress 2 where I just kind of got bored of it because nothing changes.
I loved Team Fortress 2. I loved it. And when
You
I
know
got
what?
bored, I would just randomly switch classes to one, even if I wasn't good at it. I sucked at Scout. I logged more hours on Scout than any other class just because I'm like, I'm going to get good at this. I never did, but it was fun. I had a great time.
I still never understood the fucking grenade guy in that game.
Oh, the demo man?
Yeah, I never figured out demo
Yeah,
man.
it took a minute to be a demo man. Like, I never really got that one either.
You know what? It was all the same people that are amazing at fucking grenades in every video game where they can just see the code. It was all those people that played Demo
what
Man.
the hell is that? That's pretty.
Fucking touch it.
If I can.
Touch it with your ween.
Kitty at my foot and I wanna touch it. I'm sorry. Fucking Presidents of the United States of America. Hello. Fucking
Yeah.
late 1990s. Mid 1990s. Which one? Probably mid.
Do you know I haven't heard in a while? Dead Kennedys. What are they up to?
Understandable.
What are they
Okay.
up to?
I have no idea.
Oh, I thought you were up to date on all Dead Kennedy
No,
news.
I don't have anything. Okay.
You aren't on the weekly trades for the Dead Kennedys?
No, I wasn't I haven't
You didn't subscribe to their zine?
I haven't been to the dentist and read People in a minute.
I like that the only time you can read People quietly to yourself is at the dentist.
I mean, why would I read People otherwise unless I'm at the dentist and it's like the only...
I
It's
would
like,
at least...
here we go, a 3-year-old Sports Illustrated. Oh, yes, Alex
would-
Rodriguez may retire this year. Oh, wouldn't that be a riot?
I would start with the children's
Man,
books.
those 5...
What's that children's magazine?
Highlights, baby.
Highlights magazine, hell yeah. I would open and close with Highlights magazine, and then I would stare at a wall before I read any adult magazines,
Do you
with
know
the
what-
exception of maybe Fast Company and any music magazine that exists.
I was totally down with being like not a middle-aged, but like a teen that totally was down with reading Highlights in the waiting room and shit.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw this movie called Camp Nowhere with Christopher Lloyd. Mm-hmm. And the doctor was bandaging this kid's thing and his burn. And he says, "Take your time, Doc. I still got to find 6 weasels in this picture." And it was used as comic relief. And like I could never think of it as like okay again. It was just all fucking like it was all ruined in my head.
amazing.
Who's killing?
Also,
who's killing?
As far as
Who's killing?
digging up some old
So
shit,
much killing.
I just remembered that my first and only childhood doctor that I can remember was named Dr. Bandergy. Bandergy.
Bandergy.
And I always was amazed that she had a name that was like Bandage, and I was like, "Oh, it's so
Oh
close."
my god, that is like bandage.
You're right, it's Bandergy. I was like, "Oh, that's amazing. Do all doctors have that?" Somebody would be like, "I'm Mr. Stimulationing.
I mean, like that's kind of like
I'm Mr. Jerk You Off."
she's got that bander energy. That's bad.
I come from a long line of bandagers.
That's-
I don't know why it's so funny in a verb form.
She doesn't mean it like in the sense of like health. She means it in the sense of like
banders around.
just like old people in cover bands, like band agers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I come from a long line of bandagers. The Rolling Stones, Journey. It's like we had one guy that sounded absolutely nothing like Steve Perry. Best band we ever had, though. Like I don't know how to finish that.
You have like the chunkiest handgun ever. It's such a wide boy.
It is a chunky handgun.
It's an absolute unit.
It's like a hand cannon more than anything.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Magnum. I'm going to keep the shotgun because I'm running out of minigun ammo and I want to conserve. Oh, God. Wrong time to conserve. Wrong time to conserve. Fuck this game. Oh, God. I haven't named you yet. You're not worth it. Jeff, asshole, Johnny Shotgun.
Johnny Shotgun. Last I heard, you were sucking tulips out of a meadow.
Yeah, well, the state no longer recognizes flower-human relationships. What can I do you for, John?
I love it when it comes up naturally.
Oh, my God. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest fucking thing.
I was like, just jam the first words you can into the fucking formula and just see if it works.
God, okay, so where was the red thing?
It's really hard to fuck up the formula. Like, it works so well.
I don't remember where I've been. I don't. Okay, well, that
based
dead
off
body
of what I
makes
told
me
you,
think.
does the lighting not totally match in the room as we set it up?
Yeah, no, totally.
We did like a kind of like a peach light with like a red undertone. It's all we've seen so far.
Man, one of these days we are going to get ourselves a web camera and
one of those web cameras.
Yeah, and we are
probably green
we're going to show our
tidily faces.
Oh yeah, well, and we're going to show the lights off of our faces too. I mean, like, I'm not super down with it, but that's the way things are these days.
Yeah, I mean, definitely for streaming. I don't know about every recording, but definitely for streaming.
I mean, like,
maybe for long episodes, I'm thinking.
There was, Brendan Woodruff is I guess we could call him a social media figure now. Like, I haven't seen him do stand-up in a minute. He was a comedian, but he does the Bad Libs podcast, and it's, if you're a highly politicized liberal type person, it's pretty good.
We're so inside baseball, we've formed a baseball singularity, and all matter and light is collapsing on one point.
No, but he pointed out that Twitch has like made ugly gamers able to be cam girls, and I'm like, fuck, I hate that he's right.
Yeah.
But I'm totally down. Like, that's the thing, is that like, I'll be a fat, ugly white boy cam man.
I've cammed. You could cam. I've told you before you could cam.
I would not. I would never show my face and my dick at the same time. We've discussed this too. I
get over that feeling after a while.
I do not have a single a phallic picture of myself.
I have one.
Not a single dick pic.
I think I have one from this week.
No one's ever asked for a dick pic. I've never sent a dick pic.
I get sent a lot of dick pics.
Well, I mean, you also travel in different circles than I do.
That's true. But, you know, if you travel, if you, like, dip your toe in any of these circles, you'd be definitely up more dicks in your life.
I mean, like, but I'm not, I appreciate the gesture behind someone showing me their dick, but I'm not.
Yo, that's a nice day dick, though.
I don't know why I said they instead of their. I like
they. That's
when
great.
it comes to dick, I speak differently.
It's the royal they.
Yeah, the royal they.
You and your dick.
When
you and your dick.
I'm totally guilty of doing that thing where it's like, oh yeah, they do that though. Like that totally stereotypical like THO thing.
Yeah, I literally say that.
I'm like, oh, they show me they dick though.
I feel like 30%.
Oh,
I mean, living in California, you catch the front of a lot of these waves. As far as annoying, like little fun phrases and facts that just jump into the vernacular of every human being on the planet.
Like the annoying shit that's going to slowly make its way east.
How bro was unironically used here for years before anyone started picking it up.
Dude, I love how we have to explain to people that dude is non-gendered.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years
too, baby. 97%. I am murdering these levels.
You are demurdering them.
I am killing most of the things on Mars.
And,
like humanity on Earth.
We can stop it here. And we did.
All right.
And they did.